far more sophisticated to take.
But after someone else gets to charge, we should never try and make them pay for it or something.
Here goes nothing.
Shit.
So when they go in the garden and they put some of the floor and stuff in a straight line.
Mate, what's the plan? I'm working on it.
We're gonna have to move that and let someone. Let me get look at it. Oh.
Unless I'm meant to.
Have you shown these? We've got 3 each. Have you shown? Like 3 each. Want it? Can I have one of your red ones?
No. Yeah.
No! Which one do you want? You've got hundreds of these. You can have the big boom bear.
I want to.
I wanted the boom bear.
I want to die.
I'm not going to die.
You can hook our ropes onto this. That'll work.
Oh, you just hooked the rope on the damn thing anyway. What you mean?
Yeah.
Probably need a bit of hair to start now.
We have how to steer it, man. I was just saying, oh god, this is why you don't like let go of play games.
That's true.
Right, what was I doing?
You were swinging and I told you, go right. What did you do? Really?
The thing said go right 10 minutes after I had finished.
Yeah, no. Did you realise it goes after? I know, I did it time ago and then after, it lagged. So it took even longer to come up. Are you afraid?
Here goes nothing.
Shut up.
Good thing you're not heavier than the crate. Okay. You can hook our ropes onto this.
No.
That'll work.
You did it already. Oh, so now you know. Pass much of that into the damn thing.
I wouldn't mind. Well, can't go through there. How do we get through? Over here.
This is one of the things that I was doing.
This place wasn't back.
I did feel like I'm going back from where you came
Hey, look around you.
from. Move! You're pushing me off the edge, you dumb bitch.
Must have been
Hang
another
on,
test.
hang on.
All just crumbled into the ocean. Well, the test now is how the hell do we get to the other side?
Push you off the fucking edge, just so you're gonna get to the other side. And the book.
Sounded like someone died.
Shut up.
That really safe-looking wooden seesaw thing I do a trick. Worth a shot. Here goes nothing.
I have to jump from the middle somewhere. Alright, middle.
Nathan, stop. Won't make it too low.
Move your family.
Man.
I'll weigh it down. Go.
medallions.
Made it! Alright! Now, what about me? Right. Just let me look around. Cool. I'll just hang out here. Check out all that machinery. Really makes you appreciate everything that goes into making it. Any luck? Yeah, give me a sec. Okay, found something to weigh down the seesaw. Heavier than I am. I don't know about that. Yeah.
Well, they're gonna play it. Oh, I saw that up
There we go. Hey, nice air time. Oh, crap.
Hurry up.
I got you. There, thanks. There's another test out. At this point, I'd rather take another death trap. At this point, I hope we're at the end of this thing. Okay, a bit dramatic with the statues here. Seriously, why decorate a treasure burial site? Build elaborate tests. Ugh. Never get used to this. It's another cross. This one has some jewels on it, right? Whoa, don't touch it. Why? Look at it. Most valuable thing we've seen in this game. Right. This is another test. Read.
Series.
Lack thereof. Okay, so it's gotta be the coins. You sure about this? Pretty sure. Pretty sure we'll have to do. Just one. Agreed. I got it. Please don't be a trap.
It's another one of those things.
Recognize the shape?
It's another one of those
Guess.
things. Yeah.
Look. Star right here.
It's a northwest thing.
It's King's Bay. Yes, it is.
Compass.
Son of a bitch.
It's a northwest thing.
He's scrolling this. Avery. He's scrolling this.
Beating you.
This was supposed to be it. So where's the goddamn treasure? Huh? I mean, King's Bay, great. What's next? North Pole? Outer space? Nathan.
Ow!
Those who prove worthy. Paradise awaits.
Yes.
He was recruited.
Can I go to the toilet?
Recruiting for what?
I'd be very irritated if my mom was too long. I'm like, miss!
Guns on the floor. Slowly. Must have been
And I feel careful, especially my mum.
Rafe,
One.
Rafe, come in.
No. Hi.
I'm not ready right now.
And Dave. Dave.
Come
You
back to
have
the
millions
key.
of them.
Follow the holes.
No, I have one. I ain't got millions of them.
For God's sake, don't shoot him yet.
Not want to hurry then.
I said I'll give you the lolly.
King's Bay.
Yeah, but, where in King's Bay? We'll need that cross on it to figure it out, but there's only two people that can tell you how to use it.
Let me guess. You two.
I'll leave it to Ray. He's been waiting a long time.
Sorry, boss. I'm not here to negotiate. Bring me the crucifix.
It's not a crucifix.
What?
Technically, a crucifix refers to cross that. You know what? Never mind.
Don't touch it!
Never! Never! In the balls. Why did they balls?
Kicked it, punched it,
Made
and
that
set it
ball.
on fire.
Don't say that.
Hey, come on!
Did you only just click one? Yeah. Can't swap it back. Really? I don't know. Can you not swap it back? Didn't see the button.
No.
God damn it, Nate, I can hear the fireworks from here. What the hell's going on?
Long story. Short version is get us the hell out of here.
Yeah, take it. Hold tight. Be there as soon as I can.
about it, sweetheart. Don't think about it. Lucky bird.
No.
Why do you? Don't think about it, sweetheart. Don't think about it. You dumb bitch.
Oh, jeez. My turn now. That's it. Let's keep moving.
Can she eat? I don't she in there after Is that why? Why you laughing? Why are you laughing, huh? Don't laugh at me.
It was funny.
Oh, shit. Sam, sniper. Right, Tony.
Weekend, actually.
No.
Chicken.
We won actually.
Weekend.
The chocolate things. First chocolate.
Oh.
Hmm?
Oh. Something smells like shit in the fridge.
Up there.
Everything.
What? Everything. Boy, really, nigga? I tell you to crouch underneath that box. You wanna roll off the thing.
Purple or orange.
Purple.
You want some?
That bitch. Right in there.
Right?
That bitch.
No.
That's what it's not too. Right in the deep. Finesse? Finesse? Okay. Let me stop that.
It's better with the chocolate's hard.
That's hard.
Alright, it's better when the chocolate's not melting.
Oh yeah. Man, you scaffolding. Where are you? Get up. Hey. Oh my god. I said, stop. Sushi. She pissed me off. About her. Bloody. Put down.
We're clear.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Hey, kids. There's no place to land up here. Can you make it down to the water?
Yeah, set her down. One way or another, we'll get to you.
I feel I'm meant to jump from there. We'll get inside soon. track.
Oh.
Yeah, no, to get there.
Start you again. From where?
There you go. Really?
You make it down to the water?
You had to reload at that time. All I do is one shot. Really? I didn't realize I was saying like this whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, puta. These guys can go away for like to go
Hey,
away.
kid. No place to land up here. Can you make it down to the water?
Yeah, set her down.
But places
One
that
way or another, we'll get you.
Who killed my brother? See you, yeah? You could have just survived. But no. You want to come hurt yourself. Oh, is that all I have to do?
Helicopters for you.
No! Kind of. Yeah.
The base.
Yes. Yes.
I think because he goes, oh, set it down wherever you can. That one.
Wasn't Victor saying the weather is lovely this time of year? I can't see shit. Just keep heading down until we hit the water.
Well, I had enough. Are you put down? Bota, where are you? He's shooting at me, but I can't see you.
Away! Sam, down here! We gotta get past these guys. We can't. Nice try, asshole.
WWE! Smash that! Fucking Bota! Go down! Go down!
So my bed hurt.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Gotta get past these guys.
R.I.P. I know what oh, play. Take it. Play.
Gotta get back.
Come here, my sorry. Play.
That's these guys.
You got snap on it. From the putos.
Gotta get past these guys. Sharp.
oh my god, why is this gun moving mad? Glitch because I went in the fucking face.
Gotta get past these guys.
Stop! Stop it!
That's how hot you are. It melted.
Oh, I'm hot. You know what? I'm gonna come to you.
But if you left one of these on your leg for like 10 minutes, it will melt. If it on me, it will still be ice. Oh, this is it. Oh, shit.
Pretty boy!
Boys, shooting my plane. Hurry the hell up or you're right to the stick.
You hurry the hell up. I was going to, and I was like, you're going to start crying when you want to play. Where am I going then? No, you made me kill the people and not oh, you're crazy.
Gotta get past these guys.
But amazing. How many people have I killed for you? And then they say, made me kill them for you. Move your damn head! Fucking damn head.
Okay.
What?
Come by to it.
Yeah, so now I can buy it. You didn't do it. Just... Oh, come here, Buddha. It's you. There you go on. What for you?
What flavor is this? Also, this is nasty. Oh no.
twist it all the way there.
It smells to you. It's weird. What do you think?
Yeah, orange.
Is that what it's supposed to be? Because it don't taste like it.
No, my black currant.
Huh?
So yours is black currant. Black currant and apple. Guess what? Good flip flow. I want mine. Oh. Oh, now you want to come out and put that. Where's that arrow coming in?
Boys, they're shooting at my plane. Hurry the hell up or you're right to the sink.
Now put that. Bear wet and slow.
Here we go. Ah, get ready.
Shit.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Ollie, get her going. Go, go.
I'm surprised I didn't shoot him to the best one fly away.
They paid
That
for
was
it
close.
someone else. Yeah.
Hmm?
Paid for
Shut
it.
up my goddamn plane, please.
We're fine, thanks.
How soon can you get us to Madagascar?
No treasure.
Not yet. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we're rich.
Jesus. Suppose it's a start. You think the rest is in Madagascar?
Well, there was a chamber back there with a giant map of Madagascar on the floor, so... yeah, it's probably there.
This is beginning to smell a whole lot like wild goose.
Look, the treasure was never in Scotland, okay?
Then what was the point of all that, huh? Of the St. Dismas
Look,
cross?
it's like I said. I think Avery was recruiting people. The cross was an invitation. The caves were just some sort of initiation.
Oh, so we all passed, huh? Congrats, Victor. You get eye patches and parrots now.
I don't get it. Why the hell would they go to all that bother just to weed people out?
To protect himself. Look, Avery was the most wanted man in the world at that time. He had to enlist people that he could trust in order to keep their treasure safe.
What do you mean, their treasure?
Just think about this. Thomas, too, was a successful pirate in his own way. What would he possibly stand to gain from joining Avery? I think Avery sent out crosses only to the other wealthy pirates like himself. What if they pooled and hid all their treasure together?
That would make the Gunsway all look like chump change.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Okay, so where exactly in Madagascar are we going?
Kings Bay is an old pirate haven back in Avery's time.
I know it well. It's a big place. Anything more specific?
Well, that map chamber completely caved in, so... What are you laughing about?
The people who survived the caves, the recruits. What's the one thing they would have left with?
There's a volcano on this.
There's a volcano near Kings Bay. Which means we need to get a move on.
There's a PlayStation 6.
Hey! Hey, Nate.
Hey, honey.
More like.
Oh, hi, I've been trying to get hold of you. You okay?
Of course, what do you mean?
Well, you know the news. There's been all that flooding.
She wanted you
Maybe
to
going to
anyway.
Malaysia during the monsoon
Like, you
season
know what I
hasn't
mean?
been a good idea.
Yeah, right. Right, yeah, it grounded us for sure. Had some equipment failure, but, no one's hurt or anything.
Well, as long as you guys are safe. So, are you going to start work tomorrow?
Postponed, actually. Looks like we're gonna need maybe another 10 days or so.
Oh, 10 days. Okay, well, why don't I just go ahead and buy a ticket then?
You don't have to do that. That's fine. I mean, these guys always overestimate things. I'm sure it'll be less time than that.
Okay, well, don't rush. Make sure that you're safe.
Oh, I will. Always do. Listen, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Jameson's calling me over.
Okay,
Shabby.
love you too.
Let's see. Probably what? Let's see.
What do the satellites say, Victor?
Yeah, not a goddamn thing. Lost the signal.
Hey, you know what never loses signal? Paper. All right, this route right here should take us straight to the volcano. Might get a little bumpy, though. Let's get the show on the road.
Giant game!
So, what are we looking for out here?
Well, the map shows all these structures around the volcano. Abandoned outposts,
Yeah.
handful of watchtowers.
Watchtowers?
Avery was the most wanted man in the world, so if he was hiding something out here, it makes sense he'd need lookouts. One of those towers is right on the volcano.
With Avery's treasure.
Fingers crossed.
I see some ruins up ahead.
Wait here, I'll go take a look. Oh, Victor. Still do a lot of traveling these days?
I try. Tend to pick jobs that get me away.
Nothing.
Prefer talking to
No,
clients
it's
face to face. They'll give me
Okay, so.
hard to do that in a nice to see you. Some guy named Antiquity Master 37.
Well, nothing worthwhile. Come on, let's keep going. Hey, so with our luck, what are the odds this volcano is going to erupt on us?
0. It's extinct. Trust me, that's the first thing I looked up when we said we were heading for a volcano. That and where to rent the cheapest 4x4.
Wait, Sully, you're telling me that you actually did some research?
Can't let you be the know-it-all every time, kid.
That bridge there is what you would call rickety. This looks promising. Come on, baby. Let's go, 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 go!
My cheese is good.
Made it.
That's what
Okay, kid. Just don't drop us.
It's locked. Backseat driving going on. We're good. Everything's good.
Jesus Christ. Onward and upward.
Easy. We're getting nowhere fast. You need tracks in here.
No, turn into it.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Go, bro.
There we go. Shit.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my spine.
I'm gonna scout around. That car was put through here. Gotta be a way through somehow.
I'll come from here. Just try to grab up here.
Look, tire tracks. Someone came up this way.
That's why normally people look for it. It's like a
I don't know.
see what they see which one or where it plays out.
Hey, look up there on the hill. Got a tower or something.
Now we're talking.
Hey, Victor, what were you arguing with the rental guy about?
Oh, your brother insisted on getting a 4x4 with a winch.
So you sprung for the winch, but you couldn't spring for the suspension. I got it. Hey, it's important. Going off-road, it might rain, might be muddy.
Then we go through this whole... Oh, boy! Take this slow.
Yeah.
No, I don't like those.
Nathan, you're thinking Avery, too, and some other big shot pirates pooled their treasure and came out here because... why exactly? Who knows? Maybe for protection. British authorities were closing in on them. Sure. Maybe, he helped them disappear. I mean, the guy clearly had a knack for hiding things.
Where's the other one?
And go.
I'm about to move upstairs now.
And... no.
That was a valiant effort.
Just go up the stairs. Are you walking?
That much too slippery. Time to come up with a plan B here.
Let's go check out that tower. I'll come with you. It's in pretty good shape for something several hundred years old. Yeah.
Ice cream van.
Definitely ruins from Avery's era.
Ice cream. Ice cream, baby, ice cream. Ice cream, baby, ice cream. Baby, give me ice cream.
Sam, look. It's Christopher Condon's
Get me
symbol.
ice
Captain
cream.
of the Fiery Dragon operated out of Madagascar around Avery's time. So maybe Avery recruits pirate captains. Not being his lookouts? Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Well, maybe each captain was responsible for a tower, along with providing them info. Whatever the case, this certainly isn't our final stop on our tour.
Ice cream.
And then you wrap the
Bark stripped away. Something was wrapped around this tree.
I need to wrap my rope around it. Then put it onto the car. Go.
Why don't you wrap your rope around it?
Got the earplugs.
Look like people.
Babe, it's you!
Shut up.
It's you, baby! It's you! Wrap my blood clot thing around it. Right, but yeah.
Do it from there, like do it from there or something.
Let's go slide.
Hey, did you know our car came with a winch?
Ah, really? I didn't know. What you gonna do?
Not sure yet.
I'm not sure you know. It's not sure.
There. That ought to do it.
Slide.
Well, that looked like fun.
Steeper than it looks. All right, ready?
Give it a shot.
Here we go. Steady. Steady. See, Sully? Winch. Totally worth it.
We cleared a hill. It hasn't exactly paid for itself.
Well, yeah. Small victories.
Yeah, well, I'll celebrate the big ones.
All right, just gotta put the winch back and we'll be on our way.
I need your new one.
Feast your eyes, gentlemen. Wow.
I've been on it.
Spectacular.
Have you been?
Just imagine.
Been on the mountain.
You come here, a well-to-do pirate far away from your oppressive government.
The poor oppressed pirates. All they wanted to do was murder and pillage in peace.
No, they wanted to live as free men. Well, if you're gonna pick a place to run away from society, you could do a lot worse than here.
Look good on it.
It's taken forever to get to this volcano.
Shut up!
Patience,
I'll throw you off the damn
Those
thing.
pirates got here, they had to start in England, sail to Brazil,
Wow.
then cut back across the Atlantic to South Africa,
Damn.
and they figured all that out with paper, charts, and by looking at the stars.
Hey, you're describing sailing to a former squid.
The point is, we got it pretty easy.
Yeah. Still taking a long time.
I'll get there way quicker than you. At least if we get through doors. Yeah. You're tired. How's he deviant? How's he deviant? How's he deviant? I didn't it's me the whole time. He was like, why can't you get through doors? And I was like, oh, it's me. It's me that can't get through doors.
1 second.
I'll just wait with Sam.
So it's like some naughty key. Shiny.
Look, over to you.
It's more like you two.
Let's roll.
How do I mean? Just goes brown.
No.
What then?
This is the crazy designs on his body. Like you.
Move. That made me crash.
I didn't mean.
Yes, you did. Your big ass face came in my face.
Oh, would you look at that?
Shit, stop, stop!
There's no fun.
I see him.
What do we got? Military types poking around. Nadine's guys?
Yep. Son of a bitch. Looks like they found an old colony outpost.
They're all moving.
Why they always
Could
employ
be.
them type
That
first
means
and
it's
they
bad
have no
news.
clue where the fuck they're going, but
The only
somehow
road to
they
the
end up
volcano
getting
is straight through.
Oh, shit. We do have to drop them.
What's the play here, Nathan?
Just follow my lead.
gonna ram into them bitches. Snipe! They're beating up my hand, guys. Leave, bro.
Yeah.
Taking off the shit. Stay my way. Here. Keep passing you, because I can see you.
Crap!
Man, I'm dead.
Hmm?
It's not gone, baby. No, guys. Did you just pause and see? Huh?
Yeah. Huh? I know. It's also one deal. I have to get this one first.
Over there.
Hi.
Hmm? I know.
What the guys got you? Oh, what? There's blood on there.
Hmm?
There's blood on there.
What the? No way I'll imagine that. Yeah.
My friend! Why you don't? ignore him, man.
Okay. I think that's it.
Hey, Rafe and Nadine must have dozens of guys out here. They could just stumble onto the treasure through blind luck.
I know. Fine, I'll do it now. Why I didn't see that. Oh my god.
Climb up the damn wall.
Oh yeah. Why is it telling me to do that?
Because that's if you want to quickly move, isn't it? Like, so
What are you?
go to the top. All the way to the top, man. So there's like a sled. Bit wild. I don't know what that means.
Move. Should I go up more?
So fine, it only brings you to the ground.
Where did you come from? Where am I supposed to go?
You get back from the car, maybe and drive past.
Where am I going? Did you come from there? Wait, which one is here? Oh, where am I supposed to go?
Why are you trying to run into rocks?
I'm not trying to.
But you're not trying to. You're not trying to, but you're running into that shit. Slow down.
We ain't got no auto club out here, Nathan.
You can't go in up any of them shit. You going back. Going back. Go that way.
Straight or left?
Yeah, straight. No, you just came back where you came from. As I said, go straight up. Are you going in a big circle?
Where?
Down
Up there.
Left. Right.
Ain't this going in a circle though?
You came from the other side where you
That's
just
why
came
I asked
from.
you, where did you come from? Am I going the right way? He was like, yeah.
I said go straight forward. Go straight forward, the car was facing this way. Obviously you have to go in that way.
Oh.
Go around. No, the other way.
So go around, man. Oh my god.
Around to go onto the bridge. Fuck's sake. If I said you have to go on the bridge, go around. Obviously you have to go around. The bridge is here. Where else are you going?
Jesus, these pirates really need to work on their
Oh, yeah.
infrastructure.
Now, how do we get out of here?
No, let's see. It's that way.
Are you sleeping?
For once, it actually did both on one go.
Again with the winch, Sully. Pretty handy, right?
I wasn't against getting the winch. I was against getting ripped off.
Sully, just how well do you know Nadine?
Why?
I was thinking maybe you can contact her, convince her to call off her goons.
Yeah, right.
What if we promise her a bigger cut than rate?
No, that's not how she operates. She's more of a money up front kind of mercenary.
I don't know where I'm going.
Look, shoreline.
You're going towards the mountain.
Yeah, they're definitely going all in, aren't they?
And getting awful close to that volcano.
Thinking the same damn thing. They found the treasure already. Well, look, they're searching every inch of this place. If they'd found it already, they wouldn't be searching. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Sam, you don't mind me asking, how'd you pass the time in prison?
You know, reading, mostly. There was just one guard saw me as a charity case, I guess. You know,
Hey, you think that old building's worth checking out?
Sorry, you were saying? Oh, right. There was just one guard saw me as a charity case, I guess. You know, check out books for the library for me.
What would you read?
History, especially anything related to Avery and other pirates. Just in case, you know.
Sure.
But, you know, besides books, push-ups, smoking, trying to stay out of fights between rival gangs, it's a whole lot of thinking. Pretty much it. Sam, if you had a guard doing you favors, why didn't you use him to get word to us? Oh, I tried. I asked him to mail a letter to your P.O. box. I never got it. Hey, is that a well? Well. Get it? You know, because it's a well. Sully, you stole your joke.
I noticed. Good sense of humor. Sam, what were you talking about?
Oh, right. That'd be because the warden saw it. I got busted up pretty bad. Never saw that guard again.
Jesus.
I got my own back when the warden decided to room me with Alcazar. That didn't turn out how he expected.
You know, come to think of it, I actually dealt with Alcazar a few decades ago, even before I met you two.
Oh, shit. How are you still alive?
Well, he wasn't quite the man he is today. Still working his way up the criminal ladder then. I sold his boss a few woodcut prints I'd smuggled out of Japan. He was into shoguns and such. Alcazar was the go-between.
What was he like?
Soft-spoken, but intense. Like you could... See that smoke?
Shoreline, slow down. talking about...
Yeah. So, soft-spoken but intense. Like you could explode at the slightest provocation.
Well, he hasn't changed much then, has he?
I got my money and got the hell out of there.
Whoa!
Looks like Shoreline found something. Go slow.
You got it. So, Fire walks into him,
Okay, here we go.
and he's got the steering wheel sticking out of his crotch.
All right.
So the bartender goes, "Hey man, what's with the wheel?" And the pirate says back, "Ah, it's driving me nuts."
Don't make me leave you out here. Let me know when I can open my eyes.
Check it out, boys. What is it?
I hate when they can't fit their units.
Hey guys, there's another tower just over the hill.
See any shoreline marks?
Can't tell. Well, it would appear we got here first. Let's check the place out and keep moving. Drawbridge. How medieval.
Yeah. Well, you don't put up a drawbridge unless you're trying to keep people out.
Or protect something inside. Another city. Oh, you recognize this one?
I do, actually. Anne Bonny. Operated out of the Caribbean port. But she died in jail.
At least that's what the stories tell us.
Right.
Avery must have invited her too.
We got here first, put the battery block on and
Nate, come check this out.
so we got there first, but
No, the stairs are busted. There's no way up to the crank.
Let's see if I can find something to stand on.
what?
You okay, girls?
Yeah.
I've been sleeping all day. I got up and thought it's like 5 o'clock.
Well, sometimes it's nice to just sleep.
I just needed it. I must have needed it. Where's your ashtray? You alright, you two?
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so hot in my area. Screw the hell.
Well, we decided to open the window and I hope the spiders don't come in. I'm here for it.
Somebody's on the Rubik Cube.
Yeah.
Thank you, babe. They probably didn't you that ashtray.
Huh?
We'll probably give you that ashtray.
No, Reese.
I'm just going to go downstairs and take my rubbish and put a shopping bag in the car. What's on me? I'm going to make some food. Either chicken and aubergine. There's rice left, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tony, all that Chinese. I have one plate. So I only ate 2 last night, 1 this morning. I looked in the fridge to see if I had any leftovers. Like, what? What's all gone? I didn't do shopping today. I just have to make do with what I've got for the moment.
I'm gonna go sometime after Friday.
After Friday.
Anytime after Friday.
We can go Saturday after work. We can go together. Yeah? But let me get home from work, shower, and then we'll go to Wood Green.
The time the supermarket shop. They'll be fine.
Not late. Saturday they're open till
7, 8.
10, yeah. So I'll come home, shower, get changed. We'll go Lidl's, fruit stalls, because the fruit stalls should still be open till about 6. Lidl's, fruit stalls, and if there's anything you can't get in Lidl's, there's a little Sainsbury's and there's a Morrison's. We can go in the little Morrison's and get anything we can't get.
I think we're going to find a little.
Yeah.
Probably going to get some Morrison's if they have any.
There's a massive tower just past the drawbridge.
I
Biggest
can't
one yet.
some for Sunday morning, Sunday for work.
Yeah, I like
Sam!
that. Their ones, they're big, isn't it?
I'm fine.
Yeah. You got this? We get some shop. I need one. Took my passport. I need one foot and then come back. So I rushed out.
You two just relax. I got this.
But I have to book 700.
There's someone in all day, like the other day anyway. I know, but I don't want to go without her giving me a time. I'm going all the way there. You know what I mean?
You're not going to be able to carry it without a trolley.
leave it until I can swap it and add some money in the fridge shop back there. So that's how I got that one from. He said he'll take that for 30,
Right.
or he'll knock £30 off,
Yeah.
of whatever
That's all right.
get. It's fine now. Okay. Do you want any more? You have to give it to me now. Give it to me. We'll be out all day, so I won't be able to give it to you until I get it. But we need to sort that out when we get there.
Said that, asked if I was on the phone and that, and then I was like, oh, I've got this, and then she was like, oh, I was going to say you can stay or whatever. So, her mum and she was going to the nan, and she, our mum kind of up.
About the two people.
Yeah.
Well, you can say either one, I don't mind.
I asked. My mum's not there, so I won't
Yeah,
contact shit.
I
Her
know,
dad don't care. No, she never used to care.
I probably won't be able to though, because I have my appointment at 10 o'clock or something. So, there's no way I'm leaving that early. Hot man.
Hey! We got this! Thanks for sharing!
Something came out that hey, bro. Oh, whatever my arm hurts, I'm like,
Hang on. Yeah, bad guy. Yeah, might be here.
Okay, man.
Let's get that bridge down.
I've done it.
Yeah, I've done this.
Well done it, but done the push they told me to do.
I'm gonna get the bridge down.
Okay, so when we get back from holiday, when I get paid, we're going to inquire about doing your driving lessons. So,
I'm gonna hop out for a look.
Bring me back something shiny.
money in to the driving lessons. Right? Just all your income is coming into that card. Right?
Most of it's different.
Okay, so it doesn't all come into that one. Right. So that one is just for the overdraft.
It's the overdraft,
Yeah.
the wages,
Right.
and most of the direct debits, like the gym and stuff like that.
Right. Everything's in that one.
Most of it. All the new stuff that I've done, like the appointment I went to and stuff,
Right.
I've tried to make it the new card because I didn't want it all to get
In that.
right, exactly.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, because what I was going to do is I was going to pay the overdraft, but I want to hold the card so that we're not cancelling it. I'm going to put the driving lessons in it to do your driving lessons.
Then
But I'm going to hold it if you're not cancelling it. I'm going to hold it.
I want to cancel it though, because I'm paying for it every month. I don't need to anymore.
Right, so you're going to pay the overdraft and cancel it?
Yeah, because I paid for that. Now I've got the Monzo.
Right.
I need to.
Okay. You're paying how much do you pay for the use of that card?
£10 a month. And then obviously taking out money is like £2.
Right.
This. I don't want to have to deal with that anymore.
Okay.
I just have to like change everything over once that's done.
Okay.
But if you're thinking of holding the driver's license thing money,
yeah,
why don't you do that in the account you opened for me, so I can't touch it?
Your HSBC hasn't even got a card.
You don't need it. You can just pay in the money.
I need to go.
And then when you want to pay for it, transfer it to your card and pay for it.
I need to go to the bank and ask them to issue me a card and a book on that account because there's nothing on it. That's what I need to do.
Because then that would be, you can just control it. Do you know what I mean?
Driving lessons. I don't know how that I don't know how that account works because I opened it a very long time ago. I think it's just a saving one.
Can you transfer money in and out from it?
I don't know because I can't do any transfers on my HSBC, remember? I had to do them from my Santander. I can go into the back, we can go in on my day off if you're not working that day. I can go in on my day off and I can say I want a card and a book for this account. Is it just a savings account? What type of account is it? And then you can start using that one. Because it's still running, it's got £5 in it, it's still open.
If you've been paying money into it for me from before, then you can pay in.
Yeah, you can pay in.
You just need to find out if you can transfer out. Because what I was thinking is if you use that one for the driving lesson money, then it's kind of separate from everything.
Because driving lessons are about £25 each.
For an hour or hour and a half or
so I was going to do 2 a month. Just so that you can get practice.
You know, I only have to have 10 paid for. The rest of them you can do, you know. 10 legally have to be done by a practice
registered thing.
And because I've got a provisional, because you've been driving more than 5 years, you can do other lessons for me to add the numbers.
You can do manual or automatic?
I want to try manual first.
You can't do it on my manual. Because you're going to learn on a manual and then be rusty because you'll be using an automatic. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like I'm going to end up getting an automatic car when I eventually get a
later,
car.
But you want to do it on a manual first.
Yeah.
So you need to do it with, we need to do the, when we go on holiday, we'll do some research and then when we come back, we'll find what driving instructor you're going to use local to here that's manual. So they can pick and drop you from here. So you can book your 2 hours per month and you can book it from here when they're picking and drop you. Because I might be at work. So you can book it in your time while you're not working at the moment. You can book it in your time. So if we do 2 hours a month, £50 a month for now, and then when you start working, you can increase it and do another 2 hours.
Probably do like 1 a week or something.
Yes, yes. But just so that you can start getting out there and start doing it.
Yeah.
But as long as you're cancelling that card, that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
And then what you can do is you can, in front of him, to show him that you've done it. Because the reason why I'm asking you to take the card is because he said, I don't want to pay it. And then she goes in it and reuses it. And I said, but she's cancelling it. And she said, well, do you know that? Do you know what I mean? So then if you say to him, look, I've cancelled it and cut it up in front of him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you're showing that you've done that and you're not going to dip into it. Do you know what I mean?
All I need to do is change the gym subscription.
Right.
Because I'm going to...
That's on that card still.
I need to change that and I need to wait until I get everything I get from Sainsbury's.
Right.
So this Friday.
Right. You have to wait until they've stopped paying you.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Because I don't want to change my bank details now, and it delays me getting paid of anything.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's the only two things, and then I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be paying for it for one. I've got a normal bank card now, not normal one, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean. One that
My Netflix has gone up. I just pull it up without even telling me.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is it now?
It's gone up £2.
That's stupid.
They pull it up without even telling me.
They probably just put it up because it's just like that's the new price kind of thing.
Hopefully. As long as you're not giving the password out everywhere and there's more people using it, otherwise they'll make it a bigger package.
Oh, well, it could only go up to 4.
Yeah.
I ain't giving the password to no one. We use it. I don't know if Reese uses it.
No, Reese uses it.
Reese uses it. You guys use it.
Reese don't know the passcode though.
I don't know if Levi's still using it.
Levi don't know the passcode. And they just pull it up. I checked and they pull it up.
You should see. They should show you in your settings why. It'll probably say standard whatever the thing you usually have. They probably just
that much.
you probably just put it up. Like not your package specifically, but just the price of Netflix. Because everyone uses it more now. No one used to use it much before. I think in the last year it's got popular. But yeah. I don't know what good companies are. Because remember when I tried to do my driving? Remember when I tried to do it before? I just thought, let me go to a proper company that everyone knows. And I think it was RAC or, you know, that popular one, or Red. It was Red. And I went to them and I think I paid £30, but it was a package one. It came with like books and whatever. I don't need that because I've got the apps on my phone now.
Yeah.
But it came with all that kind of stuff. And I think your first lesson was 2 hours for £30 instead of 1 hour for 25 or something like that. But then I had to reschedule it because of work, I think, for some reason. And then I never ended up rebooking it because I didn't have time or money or anything. And so I never went to it, so I don't know if they were good or not. Reese told me that the people that he went to were really expensive, but they were good. Well, I don't really care who I go with.
I went with BSM, but it's probably the most expensive one going.
I don't know.
Really expensive.
Most of them are quite all the same price. It ranges between like 20 to 30 for a lesson.
Yeah.
Well, most of them are around like 25 or whatever.
Try and find one for no more than 25, and then that way you get 2 hours.
Yeah. Hopefully we can find. Risa said that after like you've done a few lessons with the guy or the person that you're with, you can ask them to do it privately instead of with the company, and it will still be a registered lesson, but then you can pay them less because you'll be paying them cash. But I think he did it in a bundle, like he paid for like however many hours, not, do you know what I mean? But I don't think I'd want to do that because there's no guarantee that, what's it called, I will like the instructor for one or whatever. Like, because you can, what's it called, if you're not comfortable with an instructor, you can change it without even paying anything.
Yeah. It's better to do it sort of pay as you go until you get to like the instructor.
And be comfortable and whatever.
And then just do your regular hours.
Yeah. I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah. That's how I was.
I'm nervous. I hope it don't take me like 1,000 times.
It took me 1 year of lessons, and in that 1 year I done 3 tests. The first one I was really nervous, that's why I failed it. Because I was too nervous. So
You couldn't even think straight.
I was fucking up here and there because I was too nervous. The second one, my driving instructor was an arsehole because he kept talking, huffing and puffing and looking at his watch while I was trying to reverse park. And at the end of it, he said to me, we're going to do the theory now. And I said to him, what's the point? He said, what's the point of me doing the theory right now when you've been talking, huffing and puffing whilst I've been trying to do the manoeuvres? You failed me anyway. Do you know what I mean? So that one I got angry with. And then the third time I thought, I'm just going to do this. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to do this. So I just done it. And I passed both times. But it was a year of consistent lessons and consistent tests. A bit like you've been at college and you're working for your certificate.
Yeah.
And you're on it for that year. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to be on it for that amount of time. Do you know what I mean? Well, you might be quicker than that, but you just got to be
I just don't know what to expect because I've never done it. Like, you know, like Reese had driven a little bit before he even took his lessons.
I hadn't. I got in. They've got the pedals on their side. You've got the pedals on your side. They have, just remember, they have control of that car.
Yeah.
They have control of that car. So when you get in, they're going to take you on the back streets to start with. And they're going to go through all the basics, showing you where all the gears are and how to do clutch control and everything else. And you go through all the basics. And then they'll take you on the back streets and car parks and places like that. And they'll take you on little places. They're not going to take you on major roads. After you've done X amount of lessons with them, when they know that you're ready, they're going to say, right, I'm taking you on a main road today. And then once they know you're ready for the main road, they're going to say, right, I'm taking you on a dual carriageway today. Do you know what I mean? So they'll take you through the stages. When you get in that car, yeah, you'll say to you, you nervous? And you say, yeah, I'm nervous. And the first thing he's going to say to you is, don't worry, I have control of this car. Nothing's going to happen. We're not going to crash. Yeah, because they've got the clutch and the gas and the brake. They've got, I don't know if it's 2 pedals or 3 pedals, they've got on their side. Yeah, so they've got control of that car, and they're so experienced that if you're turning funny, they'll do their pedals and grab your wheel. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry, that's their job. That's their job. That's the first thing he said to me. He said, have you ever gone through the gears before? And I said, well, I know the basics of the gears because I've done it on your dad's car. So I knew the basics of the gears. He said, but have you actually ever sat in the car and done it yourself where you've driven? And I said, no. So
it's going to feel weird to, like,
don't worry.
sit on that side.
He said, don't worry because I have control of this car. Nothing's going to happen. And you're going to set the mirrors up how you want to see him. He's going to show you how to set the mirrors up how you want to see it. He's going to teach you the basics of mirror signal manoeuvre. He's going to teach you all of that. All your, like, crossing the road skills. He's going to teach you all the basics. Yeah? And if you stay with the same guy, he's even going to say to you something like, you see that sticker at the back of the window? You're going to do your turn from the view of that sticker in the back. So you've got your eye on something while you're learning. And you'll do your test in the same car. So you'll know. Do you know what I mean? And then once you've passed...
Do you do your test with your instructor? Or do you do it with a different person?
You do your test with an examining...
So a different person?
Yeah. Your instructor will come with you on your test day. Yeah. He will sit in the car and you'll go in the examiner's car. Alright? And then the examiner will come in the car and you don't worry about the test bit for now. That's far down the road. Do you know what I mean? Do the driving first, do the lessons first, do the driving first, do the theory on the multiple choice and everything else. Do all of that first, and then your driving instructor will say to you, you are ready for your test, I'm going to put it forward for you. And then it used to be something like £37.50 to do the test. Fuck knows how much it is now. But then you pay for the test, you go there with some ID, you fill out some forms, and then you go in and sit in the car. Yeah? And then you do your test. And your test is like 20 minutes, 25 minutes of the most nerve-wracking day that you're going to feel, as well as doing exams at school. Do you know what I mean? But then once you, just don't think. And then if you fail it, you fail it. It don't matter, because then at least you're prepared for what you have to do next time. The next time's going to be more or less the same. Yeah? Except you're going to have a different examiner. Yeah? Some of them are nice, and some of them are arseholes. It's all about luck. And how confident you are on the day. Yeah? But just do all the driving lessons and everything for that. It doesn't matter if it takes you a year. So what? Pretend like it's you're doing college for the year. What am I doing right now with my life? Oh, well, I'm job hunting and I'm doing my lessons. That's what you're doing right now with your life. Do you know what I mean? And then when you find a job and you start working, you'll have to say to your examiner, look, I found a job, I'm started working now, I have to do it on these days now.
I'll probably have to do it in the afternoons or
whatever. The examiners run from Monday to Sunday, and they run mornings, afternoons, and late. So you can do your lessons right up until about 9 o'clock at night, I think. Yeah. So you can do your lessons a little bit more freely at the moment because you're not working. But then when you start working, you can do your lessons around your work time. And we'll get an examiner that's going to pick you and drop you from here. And you just, if you're tested, your lessons at 12 o'clock, you just walk downstairs at 12 o'clock. They'll pick you up, you'll change seats, you drive. But the first day he picks you up, it's going to be about introducing yourself, going through the basics of the cars, and he's going to take you to some little quiet road. And he'll know what roads are best to take you on what time of the day. I've done my test in Banders Green.
Serious?
Yeah.
On your test, do they take you through all kinds of roads?
Yeah.
Like motorway and normal
Not
roads,
motorway.
parking.
You're not allowed on proper motorway. You're allowed up to dual carriageway.
What? So even after you pass your test, you've never been on a motorway?
Until I got my licence in my hand.
Serious?
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Well, now you can do extra motorway after you've passed.
No, I get it, but like, they should make you pass that.
I said to Asha, now I've got my licence, I can do motorway lessons. He said, you don't need it. He said, just get in and do it. The same like I did. He said, what are you wasting your money for? So I listened to him and I've done it. And I taught myself motorway. And everybody has done that. Yeah. But when I passed, they offered
it.
Do you want to do extra motorway lessons? You can do a couple of motorway lessons if you want, just to get the feel of it, because
it'll probably be different once I know how to drive. Maybe then
you're up to 50 mile per hour zone. That's what you drive up to on a dual carriageway. Once you've got your licence in your hand, you can then go on a motorway where you have to do 70 as basic. Yeah. So once you've got your licence in your hand, your driving instructor might say to you, do you want me to give you a couple motorway lessons? And you can do a couple if you want. If you feel
like it's needed,
that you need a couple, then do a couple. It's not going to hurt. Yeah, it's a big couple of extra bit of money, but it's not going to hurt. Then you can say, all right, I'll do a couple with you. Yeah, and then do a couple with them once you've got your licence in your hand, and then you've done a motorway experience. So that when you've got your licence in your hand and you've got that P on the car, and you go on the motorway, hopefully people will be more lenient towards you because they see you've got your P on the car.
How long do I have to pee?
Do you know what? You don't even have to have the P on the car. It's not legal. You have to have red L plates when you first learning how to drive. But when you've passed, you don't legally have to have that green P on your car. I just had it on there for about a month and a half. And then your dad said to me, take it off. And I said, yeah, but it's making people aware that I'm a new driver. He went, don't worry about it, just take it off. So I had it on for about a month and a half. Because people that are driving behind you, hopefully, are going to be a bit courteous because they can see you're a new driver. But they take the piss more because they can see you're a new driver. Once you take the P off, then you're classed the same as them, and they don't know no different. Who are you sitting in that car in front of them? They don't know no different. But just have it on for like a month and a half, and then you'll feel ready to take it off yourself anyway.
Okay.
But we'll sort it out when we get back from holiday. Yeah.
I'm happy I already paid for the theory apps on my phone.
Yeah.
So that's already done. Even though most of them are free, but there's one that you have to pay for.
Right.
Which is good, but I've already got them.
Right.
Instead of buying the book.
So it'd be a bit of studying for a year. Be like you're at college, but you're just studying for your licence. Which is another skill, because people use it for work. Bus drivers, everybody uses licence for work. So it's another skill that you're going to get on your belt, as well as your admin. It's another skill that you're going to have, that you're going to be able to use.
I probably will. I'll probably use it for some kind of work.
Yeah. And then when you get your first car, just get something old. Then it doesn't matter if you dent it a little bit. Because in the first year, when you're parking up, you're going to make a few dents here and there. Yeah, it's just normal. Yeah, it's a natural thing that you do when you in your first year. You're going to have a couple of dents and a couple of little scrapes, scratches. You're going to do it. You're going to hit a lamppost in Sainsbury's. Do you know what I mean? There's a few little things that you're going to do in the first year, and you're going to think, whoops, that's what bumpers are for. Yeah, so we'll just get a little old runaround
I don't think
manual.
the car's going to be the problem. It's going to be the insurance.
Insurance is going to be a lot, but you're going to need to be working to do the insurance.
Yeah.
But you'll be fine. But we'll sort it out when we get back from holiday. There's no point in sorting it out before we go, and then you start and stop. It's better if we get it sorted out when we get back from holiday, and I get paid next. We sort it out. By that time, you've sorted out your bank card. And then what I'll do is, that's a good idea. Next Monday, if I've got no plans, I'll go down to HSBC next Monday. And I'll see that account that I was using for you. I'll see if
you can get a thing for it.
What I can sort out on that account.
I think it'd just be easier to use that.
I can pay in, definitely, but we want to be able to withdraw the money out. How we're going to do that?
Withdraw it. We just want to transfer it to whatever card just to pay for the lesson at that time. Because we're already going to book the lessons online. So you're going to have to pay by card. We just need to transfer the money out from there. Or
so next Monday, if you're not doing anything next Monday, you can come with me to Finsbury Park.
Yeah.
And we can sort out the bank card.
Do we need an appointment?
No.
Well, we just
I'm
need to
go
ask
to the
them.
counter. I'm going to say to them, this account that I've got that's on the screen, I want a card for it and a book for it.
Well, ask them if we get a card and a book,
I can pay into this account and I want to be able to take out. Come with me.
Yeah.
Alright. Come with me and then I know, yeah?
Let's try that again. There we go. Ready?
Don't spin out now.
Big tower on a volcano. Looks like the end's in sight, huh?
Not to nitpick, but Avery spent all that money on towers. Would it have killed him to put a guardrail up here?
Sorry, bump. Gonna take a look around.
So just how much do you owe Elvis?
10.
What?
Well, he only knows about the guns raid heist.
Which is worth 400 million.
Right, but...
Should have told him it was 200. You never tell your friends now it's really worth.
Wasn't exactly expecting to be parking. Guys, we're gonna find it, pay off that lunatic, and still have plenty to spare. Trust me.
There we go. All set. Here we go. All right, hang on, guys. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Had to fix the bridge so we could get over. Then I drove up to this tower.
Come on, come on.
Come on, where? I understand you want me to go up there, so let me jump then. Huh? I think that's probably one of them.
much panicking here.
The cable's gonna snap!
Hey,
Hit the gas! Pull us up!
At the same time, I didn't mean to.
Because that's basically you're using the. You could have got 2 out of that.
hold on tight, kid. I got you.